Hi, my name is Akela in the Study Abroad office, and today we'll be hosting a student interview who went on a travel course this past summer. So I'll let you introduce yourself. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Michaela. Hi, my name is Fabiana. I am a sophomore and I'm majoring in cell molecular biology with a minor in mathematics and biochemistry. I am also a Gilman alumni and I also applied for the BSU scholarship for the travel course that I attended over the summer.
And then what was your travel course program? Where did you go?
Yes, I went to South Korea. It was
South
really fun.
Korea.
Yeah.
And what what was it called again? The
It's discovering South Korea.
Discovering South Korea.
It was a very long name.
Okay, did it cover which credits?
Asian history, politics, but for me, it covered humanities.
Humanities, nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Asian history and politics, nice. Yeah, that's very popular travel course. A lot of people love it. So we'll get right into it. So like, what made you apply for the travel course?
Yeah, so last fall I was at the BSU Study Abroad Fair, and before coming to the school, I always had a plan of studying abroad. I didn't even know you could do a travel course, so I went to the fair, and then I saw South Korea, and I'm like, ooh, that's nice, because I've been wanting to go there for a really long time, and also like I'm a big K drama fan. So I've been learning some Korean, and I'm like, this is like the perfect opportunity to go learn more about the culture, and so I applied.
Oh, that's amazing. And so, you're getting ready to go abroad and then you get there, right? You did your scholarships, you did your application, and now you're like, wow, I'm ready. So, what was the most unexpected thing that happened on the travel course?
The most unexpected thing that happened for me was getting to actually talk with the locals. So prior to going, I expected people there to speak English, especially in Seoul, because it's really popular. It's like a very well known tourist attraction. That's where a lot of tourists go. And also, there's a very high percentage of younger people there in Seoul.
Yeah.
And English is also a subject that they learn in school. So I expected some people to learn English, but also I wanted to go um, and respect their culture as well. So I wanted to learn some of their language. And so like a lot of the times I was go up to people, say hello to them, we would have conversations. I didn't expect to actually engage with the community and talk to locals. Like at one point I really needed to find a bathroom. And so I just went up to someone and I'm like, 저기요, toilet 주세요. Because I didn't know how to say toilet. And he was so nice. He's like, oh yeah, toilet. Yeah, let's go. I didn't expect to talk to a lot of people. Like in the morning, the hotel staffs were so nice during breakfast. You walk in, not even 5 seconds to the door, they're already greeting you. 안녕하세요, like hi, like they're so nice, and I'm so glad I got to connect with them because I also got to go to two universities, Yonsei University and Kyungpook National University, and there we got to connect with the students there. But besides that, I did not expect to connect with other people that was not part of the itinerary at all.
Yeah, just like local people like on the street doing their day to day. Yeah, no, it's amazing. Just like it's so
Yeah,
interesting, right? Like talking to
yeah.
someone so different, like how can our paths cross like this? It's so much fun. And then what was something that you saw, big or small, that made your jaw drop?
The first thing that made my jaw drop was just the cleanliness. It's so
Mm,
clean. You go to the bathroom, it's just so clean, like everywhere you go.
yeah.
Um, but what really made my jaw drop is the amount of lights they have. So it felt like I was in New York City, but better. I don't know. It was better. I liked it. I really liked it. So we went to Myeongdong district in Seoul,
Mhm.
and there's a lot of tourists there, and they have a lot of big lights. Especially when you're crossing the roads, the crosswalks, it's lit up. So
Really?
it lights up green. So it's red when it's not when it's our time to cross, it's red. But when we can cross, it lights up green. So not only do we have like the stick figure, like the green stick figure, but we also have the crosswalk that's lighting up. And I thought that was really cool.
Oh wow, that's so amazing. Just like innovation technology. Wow, that's so cool. And
Yeah.
if anything, makes it safer for everyone. So like especially people who have like hard of seeing, like they can definitely cross the street safely. That's
Yeah, it was.
amazing.
I know.
And then so, while you're there, you got 3 credits
Hmm.
while on
Yeah.
this travel course. So how did you like the syllabus, the structure in the class, and the itinerary?
Yeah, it was really nice. A big part of our assignments was presenting about the places we went to and having sort of a
Nice.
reflection. So the first assignment that we were assigned was a site presentation. So prior to us going to South Korea, our professors made a list of the locations that we were visiting in the itinerary, and we went to pick. We had the choice to, pick the locations that we were interested about, and we did a research about it. We went to the location there, and after we went to the location, we gave a presentation to everyone about it. And the original plan was for us to present before going to the location, but we ended up kind of, losing track of time. But we found that presenting after going to the location uh, worked much better because it helped the
Yeah.
information stick more. For example, me, I went to Bukchon, Hanok villages, and I presented about it, and it helped a lot of people remember the information about it. For example, the ondo, which is like the heating system they have on the
Hmm.
floors, where it's like
Yeah.
they heat up the floor so it's not cold. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
that's
really nice.
so cool.
And we also had a presentation there that we gave to Yonsei students, the international students there, and also
Oh, that's
on
amazing.
our.
Were you nervous?
I was so nervous, but it wasn't that bad. They were so nice. They were amazing.
Oh,
And
that's good.
basically, that presentation was about introducing BSU, when it was founded. We talked a lot about the differences and similarities between South Korea and the United States.
Hmm.
Um, we also had a presentation that we gave, but it was just with us, the people that went. It was just between us. It was a reflection that we had at Kyungpook National University of our time there so far, how we liked it, what we really learned. And then after we came back, we had 2 more major assignments, which was a bigger reflection paper and then a 7-page research paper that we had to do.
Oh wow, that's a lot of work, a lot of like
Yeah.
studying and research really into it. So it really just reinforces the fact that yes, we are traveling, but yes, this is still a class.
Yes.
110%
Yeah.
still a class. But I feel like that's kind of what makes traveling like more fun, just like actually learning about the culture. And then
Yeah.
especially being also to go like the further and like do research and also talk to people about the research that you've done. So like you're not gonna forget this now. It's stuck in your head,
No,
you
I'm
know?
not like my favorite. Sorry, my
No,
favorite
you're
place
good.
that we went to was the Southern Prison Historical Museum,
Hmm.
and there we just learned about what the Koreans went through during their Japanese colonial rule period.
Yeah, I've heard
And
about
me
that time.
personally, prior to going there, I did not know about this at all. I feel so uneducated, but after I left, I was like, wow, I learned so much. And so I decided to write my research paper about that. And there's more that I kept learning, so I kept building onto that. So that's just staying here forever. Someone asked me about that. I got this. I'll talk to you about it.
That's amazing. And then also, you had a lot of, classwork and assignments to do. And
Mhm.
so your professor was there on site. Like, how did they help, enhance your experience as a student?
They helped. They helped me remember things 10 times than I would have if I was just on vacation or traveling on my own.
Yeah.
It helped a lot to have them there. So one of our professors, Dr. Kim, she's actually Korean, and so I felt so comfortable asking her, "Oh, Dr. Kim, how do I say this in Korean?" Or sometimes we learn about something, I like to ask questions afterward. Dr. Kim, oh, I thought this was really interesting. Our tour guide was saying this and this and that. Can you speak a little bit about that? She was always so excited and open to teaching us more about her country. And also Dr. To, our other professor, he's
Yeah.
this really smart man. He knows a lot. He knows a lot. He knows his stuff. And so we were just asking them questions. They were just teaching us lots of stuff, and they made sure that every opportunity they had, they took that opportunity to help us reflect and talk amongst each other and share what we learned.
Oh,
And
that's
so
amazing.
having someone on site really helped, not only when we needed a translator, but also to learn the materials so it could help us with assignments. Because having them, I think that's what made the 2 major assignments that that we had to complete after coming back. I think that's what made it easier.
Easier? Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. And just like also like I one thing I can really like commend you on is being such a curious student and like wanting to learn, right? You're
Yeah.
not just like off in the corner just like being quiet, like you're actually like interacting like with your professor and you're like learning from them as they go as they work here at Bridgewater full time.
Yeah.
But like as they're there, as you guys are there in South Korea, you're also able to really interact and learn more like all in all, which I think is really good. And like asking questions. I don't know. I just people that ask questions, like you really know, like you really want to get to know the culture, and I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, we're in South Korea. We are in places that have a lot of great and tasty meals, right? Places where people are just
Yes. Yeah.
have it's changed their lives. So you got to tell me, what was your favorite meal?
Can I pick? Okay. My favorite meal was kimchi fried rice. It was so good. It was so good. Kimchi fried rice. Personally, the kimchi just it was a little spicy for me. It was a little spicy,
Yes, it's spicy,
but
yeah.
kimchi fried rice, it was so good. I had it on a hot day, but it still
Hmm.
feels so refreshing. I really liked it. And on the side, I had that with gimbap. It was so
Hmm.
good. It was so
Oh
good.
well. Yeah, I mean, did you have a second one in mind? You're kind of inching at that earlier.
Um, probably bulgogi.
Okay. Well,
Bulgogi.
can you explain what that is?
Yes.
I've never heard
So
that one before.
it's like ground beef.
Hmm.
You have that, and then you can have rice on the side. They have the side dishes, rice.
Right.
You have kimchi. You have like all of these side dishes with it. Because we went to this on our second day there. We went to Insadong, which is also another popular area in Seoul, and that's where we had it bulgogi.
Mm,
It was really
nice.
nice. I really liked the rice. I really liked the food. Like I was eating.
I was
I
eating.
was eating. It was so nice. I liked it.
Yeah, no, that's because I know that's like one of the main things. Like you go to different places and like that's how you share cultures, definitely through a meal. And also just kind of how the ingredients are different in different countries and stuff like that. So you're trying new flavors and new tastes.
Oh yeah, I tried the bean sprout soup. It was very
Ooh.
simple. I didn't expect to like it. I had it and I'm like, oh, this is nice. I felt so healthy while eating it. I've never felt so healthy before. But yeah.
And then, did you do any souvenir shopping as
Oh yeah.
any respectable tourist would?
Yes, I did. I definitely got a lot of skincare because prior to going, I was asking a lot of people, "Hey, girl, you want some skincare from South Korea?" They're like, "Yeah." I also got a lot of magnets. I like collecting magnets. So if I go to Portugal, I get magnets, and I kind of just like to have it on the fridge and like build a
Hmm.
collection because I just want to travel the world as I'm growing older. Because why
Yeah.
not?
Actually, I'm a magnet person too. My
That's so
the
nice.
fridge that I have in my like dorm room, I put all my magnets that I got when I studied abroad as well. And I
Oh,
got even when I went to New York on spring break, I went to the Met and I got a magnet there as well.
period. No, I
So,
like that. I
yeah,
love.
no, yeah, we're definitely on the same wavelength there.
Mm-hmm.
And then post travel course, so you come home, and obviously you have a lot of homework and assignments to do, and but it is also your summertime, and you're like, you come back. How is this travel course program enhance your career readiness and path?
So I feel prepared to make decisions about my future. I definitely feel prepared to do that because I'm very proud of myself for taking the initiative and being like, okay, this is interesting. Let me apply to it. Because a lot of students, we may be hesitant, like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I don't know if it's for me. Me, I was like, okay, I'm applying to it. Whether I get in or not, it's okay. I'm just gonna apply. So I feel ready to make decisions that's going to impact my future. Obviously you want to, it's okay to second guess yourself. You'd be like, okay, is this what I really want? But I want to make sure I feel confident. You know what I mean? I feel confident to make decisions. And also, if it's in the future, let's say things don't turn out okay, I feel confident enough to be able to come up with another plan, or have a backup plan before something goes wrong, and be okay with that. I definitely feel prepared.
Oh wow, that's amazing. We love to hear that, and I'm so glad that you know. Again, you're gonna sophomore, right?
Yeah, sophomore.
Amazing. Amazing. Like
Yeah.
only and you're like you're going this is fall semester. So this is in a couple months. You're
Yeah.
so again, you can go on travel courses once you're, done with your first semester, or again, once this is during the summer, so you already finished your first year, you can go on the travel courses and you're already just kind of just getting ahead, and learning
Yeah.
all these things, it's amazing. And then also kind of back to like academics, right? Why do you think this experience like this matters to personal and academic growth?
For academic growth, for me personally, now I feel like I am able to view the world from not only my perspective but from other perspectives. So while I was there, I talked to a lot of the tour guides, and they taught me about their perspectives of the world, because we're all different, we all have our own perspective, but that can also vary from culture to culture. And
Hmm.
so me, I'm Cape Verdean. I know how Cape Verdeans, how we like to view the world, and I also been in the US for over a decade, so I know how us as Americans in the US we view the world. And so getting to go to South Korea, and also I've been to Portugal, it's really important to see how people view the world, because a lot of times they may say something, we take it one way, but they take it a completely different way.
Yeah,
And
I
for
agree.
academic growth, that is very important, because you're always going to keep learning even when you've gotten your PhD, even if you're completely done with school. There's always room for growth. There's always room to learn academically. And
Oh,
so I feel
that's
like that's really important. If as students, it is important for us to put ourselves out there and also network, because obviously, especially since freshmen, sophomores, soon enough we're gonna need to find a job, a stable, that gives us a stable income. So we want to be able to network. We may not find something that we might like here, but maybe we might like something that's half across the globe. Perfect, might work for you, who knows, try it out. And so I think that's also very, very important, networking, getting to
okay.
talk to people. I met a student there. Her name is
Hmm.
Ji-won. She's half Korean, half Japanese,
Oh, cool.
and she's in her senior year. She's about to finish at Yonsei University. So in the fall is going to be their last semester. So something that's different from here, their first semester is in the spring, so like
Yeah,
March.
yeah, in March.
I
Yeah.
I think that works better. That's so easy to remember. I feel like with this it might be a bit confusing, but G1, she's about to finish her senior year, and she was like, you know what? If you ever go to Japan, I'm gonna be there in Tokyo. Hit me up, and I'm like, okay,
This
girl,
is
okay,
exactly what I
yes.
mean, right? It's like you. Okay, so what surprised you the most about culture, history, or people?
What surprised me most about the people is that they're very welcoming. They're very welcoming. They're very nice. So obviously, before you go to places, you have everyone saying, "Oh, these people, blah 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 blah. These people, blah blah blah. Maybe good or bad." And what shocked me the most is that they're very welcoming. Like you go there, they were like, "Oh my god, hi." They're also very curious, especially the middle schoolers. So one
Oh
time
yeah.
we were in Daegu. We were in Daegu. We were learning about the Christian missionaries and how that affected the growth of Daegu in South Korea. And they were middle schoolers because they do a lot of field trips during that time in May. So they go out. And there were middle school girls, and they were all saying, "Oh, hi, hello." And we were trying to be respectful to our tour guide, obviously, because she was talking to us. And then we ended up just waving back, and they started screaming, like, "Oh my gosh!" They would just start screaming amongst each other, and it was so cute. And they were so hyped up just because we waved back, and it was really nice. Also, they're very curious. So we went
Yeah.
to Korean Folk Village. There was also a lot of students there, the middle schoolers, and they came up to us. They say hello, hi, because they want to. Oh, because they're also learning English, so they want to practice their
Hmm.
English as much as we want to practice our Korean. And so it was really nice. And my favorite part was when we were in I think it's Gyeongju. It was during Buddha's birthday, and there was this 8-year-old girl. So she's in first grade, and she's learning English as well. She told us that her teacher's from England, and she was talking to us. Her English was amazing, and I was like, yeah, like she's at that age where you can learn a whole new language, and it's gonna click to you really fast. And so
Yeah.
she came up and talked to us. She was a bit shy at first, but her mom like give her a nudge, like go ahead, like talk to them, and it was so nice. They're so curious about us, just as much as we're curious about them, and just to know, they're just so curious to know about our culture just as much as we're curious to learn more about their culture, and that was really nice. And another thing that shocked me was the
The
spice
food.
tolerance, the spice tolerance. Before going, I mean, I've had bulldog noodles before, the bulldog ramen.
Yeah.
I've had okay, I can have it without drinking any milk, but after that, I'm gonna need some milk. So if I were to do a challenge, maybe I'd win. So I'm like, oh, I'm fine. My spice tolerance is pretty high. I get there, no, it's not. The first day I had kimchi, was so spicy, and not just that. We had this noodle. I forgot the name of a dish that my friends got, and I tried it, and I was like, "Oh, girl, good luck. I'm not eating that. It's too spicy." So the spice tolerance definitely shocked me, food wise.
Yeah, right. It's just like you'd imagine like OMG, like why is my mouth on fire? And also sometimes like I don't know if it's like red, like I don't know if it's like red or if it's just spices in the dish. So you can't even tell that it's a spicy dish just by looking at it, like, you know. And and then you're just like, ah, is on fire, and you just got to deal with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a big spicy person actually at all.
After that,
So
I don't think I'm a spicy person. I go around telling everyone, "Oh, I'm okay. Give me something spicy. I'll eat it." After that, I don't think so. I'm not. No.
And then, has anything challenged the way you think about the world?
This is a good question. Yes, definitely. I definitely feel like the way I view the world has changed. It definitely has. Um, I don't just view the things now. I feel like from, I like to say, the USA perspective, because I'm
Yeah.
also Cape Verdean. I try to view things from multiple perspectives, and so now I feel like I'm more aware. I don't know if it's because I just came back, and so I'm like, my sense of awareness is still up here, but I definitely view the world differently, whether that is politically, culturally, historically, also. It was really nice, especially like I said earlier, going to Sodemun President History Museum, because I'm so used to learning history from the U.S. textbooks. Because
Yeah.
I came here at 8, so I learned all the history I know. I've learned here in schools here in the U.S. And so getting to read a book, because we also had the choice to pick up books, getting to read books written by a Korean, getting to go to a Korean museum definitely challenged my view of the world. And also, they have a science museum there, National Museum of Science. That was really nice. I really liked it, and it just showed that, oh wow, they're learning the same thing as I am. You have literal elementary school kids, primary school kids learning about things I learned in high school, and I'm like, you guys are so advanced. Wow.
Yeah.
And so it was really nice. I'm like, okay, yeah, you can learn things at any age. And so after coming back, I realized that you don't have to be a certain age to learn something because their curriculum there is obviously different from here. And so you got kids there learning stuff that I learned in like 12th grade math. You got middle
Yeah.
schoolers already doing calculus. I'm like, what?
What?
What? What?
Right. It's like, where can I sign my future kids up?
Right?
Like,
And so they're getting ahead. And so that challenges me. Okay, well, I don't want to just go with the school pace because me, I'm the type of person that likes to get ahead. I'm a little impatient. So that challenges me, especially like one day when I'm a mom, to teach my kids, like, oh, I don't got to wait till they're a certain age. I mean, there's some things where, okay, maybe you should wait a certain age. But I feel like it challenges me in the future, like 20 years from now, when I'm a mom, when I'm raising my own kids, that I'll be more aware and be like, okay, I can just teach them this. They don't gotta learn this type of math till they're in high school. I can teach them now, get a head start. So yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's so cool. That's so amazing. And just like emphasizing, like, always, like, we're always going to be students. We're always going to be learners, even after you graduate college,
Oh yeah.
even like, again, whether, you want to get higher degrees or not, like, it's always good to keep learning, read your books, travel the world, and learn, right? Like, take in all the information and then just use it, of course, to help people and to educate yourself and others and also all the people that you've come you cross paths with in the world.
Mhm.
Yeah, so any other like final thoughts, any like other stories that you may have or other things that you're thinking about, or any advice to any future students thinking about doing a travel course?
My advice to students who are thinking about it is just do it. Just do
Just do
it.
it.
Just do it. You're gonna love it. I get it. Before going, you're worried about, okay, I don't know, am I gonna like it? What I was most worried about is the people I was going with. So
Oh
before
yeah.
going, I didn't know who was going with me. I don't know if it's gonna be 20 people, 5 people. I'm like, oh, only 5 people. Okay. Like I didn't know if it's gonna be like, okay, 30 people. I'm like, okay, there's so much people. Um, I also wasn't sure if the people were gonna be nice. I also was like worried. I'm like, am I gonna be the only black person going? I'm not gonna lie. I was concerned about that. But then the people I went to was very diverse, very funny. We just had a get together last week on Thursday.
Oh, amazing.
We were all like, "Oh my goodness, I missed you so much." Very diverse in age, major. I thought I was going to be the only one without a history major, but I met people who had majoring in accounting and finance, majoring in film. We had a film major. I'm like, okay, so I'm not the only one that's not a history major. So that was really nice. So yeah, we have. You may have concerns. You may be worried about things before going, but just do it because you're gonna love it and you're gonna grow so much as a person. And what's most important is that you're gonna learn. Learning is so important. You should always um, take the opportunity to learn, and that's really important.
All right. Thank you so much for interviewing and telling us about your amazing experience in South Korea.
Yeah.
Definitely, like like I already knew I'm gonna go to South Korea, but I'm now definitely like and definitely keeping some of those like those meals and some of those places in mind to visit, especially like the museums and stuff like that. So that's so amazing. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.